All right, Jerry, we're recording. Troy and Jerry.
Right on, man. Right on. Troy and Jerry think dank finally, brother.
Oh yeah, Jerry, did you get the new stuff for the Volcano Hybrid?
I did, man. I was stoked to look at that when we were at Champs. I can't wait to talk about Champs, but we'll do that later. But this is a little more pressing, I think. I know we've all been waiting for this update to come out for a while, and it showed up while we were at Champs. And Planet of the Vapes overnighted a hybrid out, and then Storz and Bickel got those parts out real quick, and we beat them up at Champs for a minute. But then I know when you and I got home, we had our own waiting, and we both gotten to it. So it's not a good time to talk about it, man. How'd it go with yours?
Man, for one, I wish I would have videotaped myself putting it on because it was a little bit more difficult than I was expecting. But I received a second one today, so I could technically take mine off if in case it ruins it, taking it off and then put a second one on. But I probably won't. But I have been using it. I've been beating it up, and I probably cranked it on there a few hundred times, really, really hard, just almost not trying to scratch it or trying to fuck it up. But I know other people use their volcanoes considerably more hard than I do, and I am not gentle by any means. But after seeing some of the things on the fuck combustion forums, holy shit, like they're using their volcanoes in extreme environments or whatever they're doing. So I kind of wanted to match it, and I was cranking it on and off, trying to see if it would scratch up, but I haven't been able to mar it up, and it performs really well thermally. It gets hot fast.
Mm-hmm.
We found that out the other night.
Yeah, man, it'll burn you, man.
Yeah.
I feel the same way. You know, although for me it was a piece of cake. I've installed it on two of them now. One of them I did at Champs, like we said, and man, I literally was like, this is the easiest 30-second permanent fix I've ever seen. And then when I got home to install it on mine, same thing, piece of cake for me. So why don't we just go through real quick what you're supposed to do? Do you want to show it? Or?
Yeah. Well, let me show you what's in the box, and you can get this. There'll be a link in the description on the Storz and Bickel website. And if you filled it out before, like when they made the announcement back in December or whatever, that there was a stainless steel replacement and you could request it. If you did that already, you'll get this one. Like it'll come in the mail from that same request. You don't have to go and request it again. But yeah, you get two pieces. Let me show you what's included here inside the little bag. And this is ceramic coated aluminum, correct, Jerry?
Yeah, they've hard anodized the aluminum and then coated it in what they call high quality ceramic. I don't know what that is, but it looks pretty tough. It's a slightly kind of like tacky, like if the aluminum could be called silver. This one almost has a little bit of a feel to it. I don't understand it, but it's interesting. But that's what they've done. They've taken hard anodized aluminum that can handle, I think, like 800 degrees Celsius, and then coated it in this ceramic. They've done it with that little disc as well. And the disc you're playing with now, as you can see underneath there, the ring. That's the part that clips into place, and it's literally just this little ring, and you just push it right on your normal volcano. After you take the screen out, you pull the screen out of the top of your volcano here, and you're going to mangle it and throw it away. So don't worry about what happens to it. But you just get something and pry it out.
That's what scared me.
Yeah, I hear you. You got it. I was lucky. I did it in front of Storz and Bickel, so they were encouraging me to just go for it, rip it out. So
see, yeah, that changes everything, man.
Really?
Because like for me, I didn't know that the screen was going to come out. You know, right. So from the look, just a glance at the pictures, I thought this was just going to sit on top, and then you get the instructions out, and you got like the universal languages. It's in 4 or 5 different languages, and finding the first step. It just says, remove the screen from the groove using tweezers. That's all it says, and it doesn't really show that the screen is being removed. It just shows that it's kind of being pried out.
Yep.
So for me, it was like, oh shit, like that. Like I had to like, oh, okay, that whole screen is coming out because it's being replaced by this screen, and then that screen that's in there is scared the shit out of me. So the screen that's in there is rigid. Like I saved it here just so I could keep it around, but I mean it's really, really rigid. It's like if I wanted to flatten that thing back out and use it, I would have to use tools. Like it's not one of the screens that I could do with my hand. It's
you made a good point. You want Could I just go run and grab another volcano real quick and come in here and just rip the screen out to show everybody? That
Please do. I would
I
love to
should have
see
thought
it.
about that beforehand, but I've got one right down the hall. I'll move.
Not a problem. I had to find a special tool. Like I had to find a tool that could poke between the mesh.
Yeah.
Boo-doo-boo-doo-boo-doo. I'll just continue to make noise while Jerry is gone. With no melody, no musicality, just noise, noise, noise. Noise, noise, noise. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, 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 boo. Jimmy Bear, Jimmy Bear. Jimmy Bear. Here comes Jimmy Bear with his volcano. Whoop. Hey, it's the Jerry Show. Welcome back to the Troy and Jerry Show with Troy and Jerry talking about the Volcano Hybrid.
I should have thought about this before, but yeah, so here's another hybrid, old style.
Haven't updated it yet.
Correct, have not updated. I'm going to take, this is a nice, this is Bud's little poker that came with your G43 that you've been messing with. Anyhow,
Shout out Vic.
I just took that sucker in there and kind of popped it right on out, man.
You hit me right in the face.
Yeah, there you go. That's what you get, brother. And I don't know where it went, but I'm sure it's been all to hell. So, and then you just take that other one that I have another one here as well. I'm not going to install it because I want to play with it. But I'll
wait before you even think about snapping that in there. I want to point out when I got mine off there, I noticed immediately that I had some ABV and some dust on that top surface. So I Q-tipped it off, and I want to point out you should definitely Q-tip that off while you have that screen off because it was far dirtier than I anticipated, and even it had some of that gray dusty stuff like the previous bowl piece had. So get that clean.
I agree. I would recommend that. I didn't do that on this one over here, which is the one I've used forever. But when I pulled it off, I didn't see anything. I wondered what this middle thing was, so I rubbed that for a minute and there was nothing on me. But I remembered when I decided I was going to put this thing back into the rotation and have to clean it every time because I had to have the damn vape. I went to town on that fucker. Like I had upside down and was beating the hell out of it and cleaning the shit out of it to make sure I didn't get any bits. So I think mine was probably a lot cleaner than yours because of that. But
Probably.
Anyhow, I'm not going to clip this in, but basically, no joke. You just put it on there and you press and it pops right into place.
I had to wiggle mine and press a little bit, but I think I'm really good at misaligning things. Like when it comes to like threading things on there, like when I put it on there, every time it's like cockeyed or something. I knew your cat entered the room. I saw your door open.
That's funny. I didn't catch that, man. My Buddha cat wants to have some volcano, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, bud.
Welcome to the show, Buddha Cat.
Yeah, man. What's up, Percy? So yeah, that's it. And then show them how to do the insert. That's the piece of cake. You just pop the old one out and put the new one in.
Yeah, exactly. The old bowl piece, it pops out. The way you pop the bowl piece out is from the bottom, and you just got to push. You just push it out. So the old one was just aluminum, and the new one is obviously ceramic coated. You drop it in there, and there's like 3 flat sides. You just got to get those 3 flat sides to align. And it just clicks down in there. I did notice that now if you put the bowl piece on the volcano and tighten it down, the bowl piece actually raises up a little bit in the volcano.
Can you show me that?
Son of a bitch. Yeah, let me show you.
Oh, I see it right over. Yeah, so when you attach it, it pops up a tiny bit.
Yeah. Is it focused? No, it's not.
That's cool.
So I'm pretty sure the aluminum one didn't do that, but maybe I'm.
It probably no. It's because of that insert with the extra.
Oh, because the insert might be a little bit higher.
Yeah, but I'll bet you if you put the black lid on, that doesn't
now.
happen at all. Yeah, it does now, but it wouldn't do it on an older one. I'm sure.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
But yeah, so when you put the top of the filling chamber on, you should be good.
Yeah, and the top of the filling chamber is stainless steel, right? That's not aluminum.
Correct.
Okay, so nothing to worry about with the metals there. Cool.
Oh, wait a minute. No, I don't know. That might be aluminum too. I don't know. Oh, you meant the very top.
Well, the metal ring that rubs against the bowl, the piece that seals.
Yeah, you're talking about this part in the top here.
I'm pretty sure this is stainless steel. Like the
yeah, that's stainless. It's heavy. It's way heavier than aluminum. That's definitely stainless.
Yeah. Okay.
But what I did notice as I was screwing around with it is because I like to put this thing on here and just over crank it to test it, just and go with it. And then I did the same thing with the filling chamber lid. I had it on there, and go for it, buddy. And did the same thing to that. And I'm going at it like that to kind of pressure test it. But I noticed that it's got a little, I don't know, it had a little squeak to it earlier. And I thought, oh yeah, that's the steel on ceramic. So I'm not sweating the ceramic on ceramic. I know they test the shit out of that. I will look at this steel on ceramic after a while and see if there's any wear up there, just to see. Blasted. I've been really going at it, and I haven't seen any markings on it at all.
When we were talking to Storz, they said that they did a test that was like 5,000. Is that what it was? Like 5,000.
They did 5,000 rotations on multiple filling chambers.
Okay.
And had no degradation. And I haven't seen any in my use over the last 3 days of trying to beat the hell out of this. We're doing a lot more. It's fine with me when we have to test vapes like this. So
yeah, I'll be the guinea pig. I'll vape 5,000 bowls.
Yeah.